Alright, welcome back to our podcast. I'm the gentleman, accompanied by the disturbed Southern Belle.
Hello.
And in this episode, which will be our last episode of this series, we will be continuing our discussion on the more odd conspiracy theories, with probably one of the most well-known ones, the Illuminati.
Yep. Definitely will know.
So, this conspiracy theory revolves around allegations that a powerful, secretive organization works behind the scenes to orchestrate events in the hopes of creating a totalitarian world government. So, this theory revolved around an actual historical order of the Illuminati, which was a short-lived Enlightenment-era society in Bavaria. So, the origins of the Illuminati began in 18th century Bavaria. It was founded on May 1st of 1776 by Adam Weishaupt, a law professor in Bavaria, in what is now modern-day Germany. So, Weishaupt was inspired by Enlightenment ideals, so he sought to create a society of intellectuals who would promote rationalism and challenge the influence of the church and state. Essentially, he had hoped to create a society of people who would be capable of thinking for themselves rationally, and he encouraged people to question and challenge the church and state.
Oh, yeah. Not a bad idea, necessarily.
As you can imagine, the church and state did not take this very well.
Oh, I couldn't imagine that. They usually are fine with it.
So, they felt threatened because, their authority was being brought into question.
Exactly.
And as a result, the group was seen as a threat, and the Duke of Bavaria went on to ban all secret societies in 1785. This forced the Illuminati to disband. The internal correspondence of the Illuminati was then seized and published by the government. The suppression of the society fueled conspiracy theories, and in 1797, a book was published that linked the Illuminati to revolutionary movements, including the French Revolution. It further claimed that the society was a clandestine network that sought global control. The modern theory bears, honestly, very little resemblance to its historical predecessor, and contemporary supporters of the theory claim that the Illuminati was an omnipotent, hidden group composed of influential figures who used their power to manipulate the world in secret.
Oh, yeah.
So it's claimed that the group seeks global domination. They are believed to aim to establish a new world order, a unified, all-powerful global government. They are also claimed to control key institutions. These include controlling major corporations, the media, financial systems, and governments.
Pretty much everything.
Basically everything.
That would really matter anyway to most people. Banks, politics.
Everything that has control over society.
Right.
So, another claim is that they use the entertainment industry to influence public opinion and to subtly spread their influence.
Right.
This includes using movies, music, and television. So, conspiracists often point to common symbols as evidence of the Illuminati. One of the most famous of these is the Eye of Providence and Pyramid, which appears on the back of the US dollar bill.
Right.
So, the internet has played a rather large role in the theory.
Imagine that.
The advent of the internet and social media has played an instrumental part in the spread, as online forums and videos allow for rapid dissemination and endless speculation, evolving the narrative into a grand unified conspiracy theory that can absorb other fears and anxieties and add to it and make it grow.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because, it's reaching a wide audience.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely it is. So there have been numerous celebrities who were claimed to be a part of the society. These include artists like Beyonce, Jay-Z, Madonna, just to name a few. There are so many.
There's a crap load. There really are.
So, some of these celebrities have played along with the theories, even going as far as incorporating associated imagery linked to the Illuminati into their work. The theory has also been intertwined with anti-Semitic tropes. Essentially, during the 20th century, propagandists claimed that the Illuminati was a Jewish elite society that was working to control the world.
Yeah, that was a big running thing at one time.
Yeah, it was tied to anti-Semitic documents like the Protocols of the Elders of Zion. So, the myth's persistence reflects widespread anxieties about power and control. Belief in this theory can give people a sense of order by attributing complex world events to a simple hidden cause. So, as for those who are supposedly members, as I've said before, there are many pop culture icons that have been accused of having links to the Illuminati,
Oh, definitely.
including Madonna, Beyonce, as well as Kim Kardashian and LeBron James, of all
I
people.
know. He's not the only one, but he's definitely one that's been mentioned.
As
It's just
someone who doesn't pay any attention to basketball at all, that's just so random to me.
well, I mean, it is, but he's a very well-known name, and they're supposed
Yeah,
to infiltrate different things that'll get the word out that people are really
yeah,
interested in. So it just depends on where it is and, what's going on. And, there's also other athletes that are supposed to be involved, but,
yeah.
you know,
So, Beyonce, for example, was accused of being a member after making a diamond shape, a so called Illuminati sign, with her hands during her performance at the 2013 Super Bowl, which, come
nah,
on,
mm,
a diamond shape.
that's very illuminating.
That's so
It
stupid.
is. I mean, you can nitpick anything and say it was anything. I
That
mean,
is so nitpicky.
it is, but it's still true. And that's not all she did, but I mean, that's just one of the things that people point out a lot of times. That's what she was doing,
Yeah,
giving a little signal to the big guys or whatever.
yeah.
Whatever.
But, anyways, her husband, Jay Z, is also said to be a member and allegedly hides symbols in his videos.
Mhm.
Taylor Swift's love of the number 13 is said to point to her also being a member.
Of course.
Rihanna is an artist who actually seemed to enjoy being an alleged member. She has incorporated Illuminati images into her music and even joked about theories in the video for S&M. In the video, a montage of fake newspaper headlines was displayed, one of which declared her as the quote-unquote princess of the Illuminati.
Why not?
Other famous supposed members include David Rockefeller, Henry Kissinger, Jacob Rothschild, and Queen Elizabeth II.
Mm,
At least that one I can actually understand
yes. I mean, a
as
big,
being a literal world leader.
right. Well, I mean, that's just some. That's just, like I said, the very tip of the
Oh,
iceberg.
yeah.
There's so many that's, presidents and different politicians and different world leaders from all over the world that are supposed to be supposedly members. And heck, I don't know, maybe they are.
Until the truth comes out, or doesn't, in the case of it most likely not being
Right.
real,
So
it's just something funny to laugh
it
at.
is. It is.
So, anyways, there were rituals alleged to have been performed by the group, and most of them are almost entirely fictional, with most originating in the theories surrounding the group.
Right.
Many claim the group participates in human sacrifice. These are often claimed to be carried out by politicians and celebrities.
Right.
Another claim is that the group takes a blood oath or makes a pact with the devil upon joining. This is claimed to be for fame or power.
As it should be, I imagine. If you're going to go so far as to make a pact with the devil, you should get something really good out of it, at the
Oh,
very
yeah.
least.
So, the members are also claimed to hold secret high level meetings to further orchestrate their plans for global domination.
Of course.
However, these theories are not completely far fetched, in that the original society did actually participate in a few. The original group often used aliases and symbols. Members often used pseudonyms to maintain anonymity. They often implanted symbols as well, such as the owl of Minerva to represent wisdom, or implemented symbols.
Right.
The original group also participated in rituals of sorts. Their group's primary rituals were ceremonies of enlightenment. Members were given passwords, signs, instructions for advancement. The main goal was to perfect human nature through reason and education.
Mm,
Leaders of the original group also used mutual espionage among members to keep tabs on their activities and ensure loyalty among the group.
fair enough.
The original group also actively sought to recruit influential people by secretly infiltrating the groups, including Freemason lodges. So, as you can tell, most of their rituals and practices were to protect themselves and to help grow the group secretly.
Well, of course, because it was looked down upon, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been dangerous. It actually probably been very dangerous to be a member of anything like that back in those days, especially back in those days because they didn't put up with that. Everything was heresy and treason and
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
absolutely.
So, yeah, you definitely would not want to be accused of being a member of something like that, even if it's for a good reason. Mm-mm.
No.
No,
No.
no, you would not. Probably wouldn't have your hand very long, let's just put it that way.
No, I imagine they would meet similar fates as the witches.
There you go. A lot of them probably would have,
Probably.
if not worse. I mean, God
If
knows what
not
they might
worse.
would have done to them. But anyway, go ahead.
That's going to be the end of this episode. Tell us what you think, if you think some of them are far-fetched, if you've heard other things about the Illuminati, or if there are any other groups that you would want us to cover, or any conspiracy theories that you'd want us to cover. And I will turn it over to the bell for our outro, as usual.
So we hope you enjoyed this series. We're going to be working on a new series. I haven't 100% nailed down exactly what we're going to be doing yet, but it's going to be something hopefully you'll find interesting. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and don't forget to
Stay disturbed.